Ready on 1 and 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. First inning as we're just underway from Pittsburgh. And this one will be out of play off to the left. Freeze into foul territory. And that will end up a foul ball.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
3 and 2 now. Stephen Piscotty will be next. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Stepping into the box, Stephen Piscotty. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Swing and a line drive, but that's a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Standing in, Jed Jerko. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Here's the first pitch to him. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And no, they can't get there. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Mercer has it. And a fine play there up the middle may have saved a run as the inning is over. 1 left for the Cardinals, and now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. Lance Lynn will be towing the rubber for the Cardinals. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, I love watching this guy pitch, and particularly when he's got runners in scoring position. He's a guy that gets better when he has runners on base. So I'm looking forward to seeing if he gets in a jam. What does he do to get out of these jams where his numbers look so good with runners in scoring position?
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
In there, 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Molina has it, and the throw is there to record the first out. And here's how Clint Hurdle set his Pirates lineup for this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing Josh Harrison do his thing. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Standing in, Josh Harrison. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit the other way out toward right field. Piscotty's there for it. 2 gone.
Batting third, center fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Lynn gets the sign. First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Still no score. Now the pitch. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, that grounder got him. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play, and hopefully the pitcher's okay.
Well, let's take a look at the Buccos defense, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down there at the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. If you're tired, you better wake up, because he's going to snap the ball back at you as the pitcher. He's going to make the game move and exciting. He's a throwback, old school Cervelli.
Settling in. In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Here it comes, 1-0. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. No score here as we play inning number 2. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
On the ground to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting 7th, left fielder.
Here's Randall Grichuk. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, he breaks out the hook here. Good for strike 2.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball, and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an overpowering fastball working today. He's got a good one going.
Comes set and the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Behind a changeup, if you can imagine, for a strike.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the Cards leave one. The second, no score.